Saturday, January 20th, 2024. We are at the Bitcoin block height of 826,614. TikTok next block, ladies and gentlemen. That's crazy, man, when I think about 800 something thousand blocks in its 15-year history every roughly about 10 minutes. So you're new to Bitcoin, right? Or old or whatever. You got to look at Bitcoin in the long term. You got to zoom out. And what I like to say is be prepared to go through a cycle of Bitcoin, about 4 years, a 4-year cycle in Bitcoin. And what is a 4-year cycle? It's 210,000 blocks, right? Now, I just said we're at block number 826,614. The reason I tell you about the block height, quote unquote, the block height, is because, again, roughly every 10 minutes, we have a block that comes out. And I'll explain what a block is in another video, but roughly every 10 minutes from January 3rd, 2009, that's how many blocks have come out, right? A 4-year cycle is 210,000 of those blocks, okay? So right now we're at epoch number 4, which is a cycle, 210,000. So for every 210,000 blocks, that is an epoch. Epoch 1, epoch 2, epoch 3, epoch 4. Now we're getting ready to go to epoch 5 once we hit 840,000 blocks. Remember, every 210,000 blocks is an epoch. And once that hits, that's called a halving. And the issuance supply of Bitcoin goes down in half, right? So right now we're getting about 900 a day, 6.25 every 10 minutes, 144 blocks roughly a day. In April, mid-April, late April of 2024, in a couple of months, less than 100 days from now, or less than, about 13,000 something blocks away from that, the halving will occur. And then that's when the issuance supply of Bitcoin will get cut in half again, from 6.25 every 10 minutes to 3.125 every 10 minutes. 144 blocks a day will get 450 Bitcoin instead of 900. And that's significant, right? So you got to look at it in 210,000 blocks or epochs, or every 4 years of halvings or something like that. You can't look at the short term, because I got people telling me, oh, look at the ETF and blah, blah, blah. And I'll make a video tomorrow specifically about the Bitcoin ETF, but you have to zoom out for 4 years. Now, do I do it for 4 years? No, I don't look at it in 4 years. I look at it as generational wealth, right? But as you're learning, because I haven't even been through a whole cycle yet. I haven't gone 210,000 blocks, because the last halving, or the last epoch of epoch 3 ended, I believe, in March or May of 2020. Don't quote me, because I wasn't in it yet. I didn't get in till 8 to 10 months or 11 months or whatever later, in February of 2021. So I haven't even gone through a 210,000 or 4-year cycle yet. But I'm telling you, you got to look long term and forget about the short term stuff, because the price, the quote unquote price, which means nothing in the long term, because fiat currency, again, it's a dying situation, especially even the US dollar, even though it's the strongest dollar, when measured in Bitcoin, everything trends to zero, including the fiat currency. And again, I will make a specific video showing you why everything trends to zero, but I'll give you a hint. There's only 21 million Bitcoin, ladies and gentlemen, and there's 100 million Satoshis in every Bitcoin. And every Satoshi that you grab off the exchange, you buy on the exchange and then take it off the exchange and put it away in your cold storage, you're getting a piece of the pie, of the finite pie. You got to look at it like New York City back in 1700s. They're not making any more of this stuff, guys. Now, again, people don't know it, and you are still early. We're not even at 1% adoption yet. But when this halving comes, that's going to be on the news and everything else. Look at this picture here of how many people own Bitcoin right now, or the big entities that own Bitcoin. Everybody's not going to be able to get their fair share of 200 something thousand Satoshis, because look at all these Bitcoin being gobbled up by these ETFs, these governments, these public companies, private companies, or whatever. So again, look at it long term, at least for 4 years, guys. All right. Because again, you work hard for your money. And this is the reason, once I seen this Bitcoin thing and I knew that, wow, this is completely different and just another realm of a savings technology, and much, much more, by the way, than gold and silver. I just said, hey, I went all in on it. I don't have any precious metals anymore. And it's not because precious metals are a bad store of value, but compared to Bitcoin, again, you work hard for your money and I work hard for my money. And to me, it's just no comparisons. It's just no comparison whatsoever. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. But again, guys, you work your ass off for your money and you want to save it the best way you can. The best way to save it, and to me, the only way to save it, is through Bitcoin. I love each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love, guys.